Has anyone around here seen James Palmer? Palmer! Has anyone around here seen James Palmer?
There you are. You seen the Daily's headline?
It's terrifying.
You said it. And they outsold us 10-1 this morning.
They outsold? But boss, I don't get it.
Palmer, I'm putting you on this story. Find me witnesses. Terrorize housewives. Interrogate the police. I want a juicy headline every day on this Jack the Ripper story. Palmer, our readers want to know if the killer's in New York. Starting right now, the Lowside District is your new happy home. Get me a story every day and make it snappy stuff, and we'll have the Daily on the ropes. Palmer, my job here is to put New York Today back on top. So get out there and find me something sensational every day about this killer, and we'll KO the Daily.
Say, you seen the papers? Those murders, that crazy killer?
Yeah, I know. Burgess told me to investigate it.
Wow, the competition's writing about mutilated prostitutes, about Jack the Ripper in New York. Just like a book that...
Paul, this isn't fiction. And Burr wants a series of stories.
Don't tell me you're going into the Lowside District. It's Murder Central.
It's not like I have a choice. Burr wants eyewitnesses. A Daily Chronicle will boost the sales of the paper.
Ah, that's for sure. A killer stalking New York makes a better headline than badminton. Anyway, the World Series is about to start. So, Jimmy, you keep me informed, okay? Well, if it isn't the crack reporter on the beat.
Hi, Jeff. Is the chief in his office? I've got some questions about the murders.
The murders? Oh-ho! Moved you up to the big story, huh?
Hello, Mr. Palmer. What's new at the New York today? So they tell me you have a new editor-in-chief.
That's right, and he's assigned me to investigate the murders in your precinct.
Your job, first and foremost, is to report the facts, right, Mr. Palmer? So the first thing you should do is read our preliminary report. Nothing makes me madder than reading stupidities in the daily paper and crackpot hypotheses.
You mean stories about this Jack the Ripper?
Phew, what a loaded journalistic hooey. Why would a murderer considered still at large by Scotland Yard travel from London to New York 13 years later and start his shenanigans again? No wild hearsay, Mr. Palmer. The facts and nothing but the facts. Read the preliminary report.
We're closed. We're closed.
James Palmer, I'm investigating the
This
murder.
is Albertina. It's the police.
Again? Ah, let him in.
Your friends already came round.
No, I'm a reporter, ma'am.
Wow, what do you know? You hear that, girls? We got a hound from the press here. Listen, this ain't no information bureau.
Did you know the victim?
Lizzie? Yeah. The kid worked here. Not for long, mind you. A real good for nothing, except for drinking my liquor. Go ask the singer at the Red Chapel. They were great pals, them two. Murderers ain't good for my business, sweet cakes, especially when reporters stick their noses in. I got nothing to say about Lizzie.
Oh, yeah. The smell of blood attracts the ravens. Another gaper, huh? Just like yesterday after the killing. Ah, Holy Mother of God. What a massacre.
Were you a witness last night? Were there other people besides yourself?
Well, at first just the police and the fella from the press making his drawings. Then everybody and their brother. The smell of the blood attracts them.
Tell me what you saw.
The devil's hand. Horrible. The poor girl. I knew her, too. Saw her around. Ain't gonna see her no more at the shelter. I ain't spelling it out for you. The foul doings of a vulture. Oh, mankind ain't so kind.
What is it?
Pardon me, I'd like to speak with your singer. I'm told that...
Abigail, the police came by already. What do you want with her?
I'm a reporter. I'm looking for...
What paper?
New York Today.
New York Today? Okay, come in. But keep it short, you hear? Abby's sensitive. I don't want you ruining her performance tonight.
Are you Abigail? James Palmer, reporter. They tell me that you knew Lizzie and...
The poor girl. I pray that they find that monster.
Did you know her well?
She came over from Ireland like me. She worked to survive. Oh, the work wasn't always the most honourable, but well, you can believe me, Lizzie was a fine girl.
When was the last time you saw her?
Yesterday, just minutes before the terrible murder.
Really? Do you remember any specific details?
I can still see her blue dress, with a hatbox under her arm.
She had a hatbox, like in the Daily's illustration. I'm sure that you told the police about this, didn't you?
What for? Another killing, and an alcoholic prostitute to boot. The usual in Lowside.
I heard there was a witness, an illustrator. Know anything about that?
No, not a thing. But I could ask around. It's a nightmare. I can still see her in her blue dress, carrying her hat box. If she'd only known. Pray God they stop him.
If you don't mind, we've got work to do. It's a time to rehearse.
Hey, Jimmy, how's things in the land of Jack the Ripper?
Jack the Ripper. You know, the police say that's just a catchy headline for the trash papers. Still. You know, in Lowside there are a lot of gangsters, but there are some real swell folks there too.
Yeah, you mean real swell girls giving you and your wallet the eye, huh? Hey, speaking of wallets, someone stole mine.
I'm told there's an illustrator working for another paper. He might know something.
Yeah? Know his name?
No. I ought to look in this morning's papers and find his drawing of the murder.
Yeah, that's a job for Patrick, the newspaper hawker. He's the one who sees all of the morning papers. I'll talk to him, okay? Good luck, Jimmy. Hey, king of Lowside. Count on me. I'll talk to Patrick and get the name of your illustrator.
Oh, James, I have something to tell you, but I'm going on stage now. We'll talk after, okay?
What are you doing here? Abby has the work to do. I run a respectable club, get it? So if you're looking for some shady stuff, this neighborhood has all you want.
No, you're mistaken. It's about the crimes.
Oh, that's all right. A journalist, uh-huh. All right, we can find an arrangement. First, your paper prints a good review about my new show. Then, you and me will be good friends.
I'll talk to my colleague at the entertainment desk.
Excellent idea, son. Come back and see me after I get a good review printed in your paper. And I'm sure then Abby will have more time to talk, huh?
She had 27 mess, and they called her the Irish Rover.
And a lottery ticket. Hey, and I also got 2 ringside seats for tomorrow's heavyweight championship fight. You want them? You don't see the likes of these every day, you know.
What now? I got nothing to say, Cupcake.
Ciao, Vero. My name's Gilda. How you like to be friends?
James Palmer. I'm a reporter. Could I talk to you about the murders?
Oh.
Have you heard about this Jack the Ripper?
Diavolo! Il diavolo!
Did you know Lizzie, the last victim?
Madonna mia! That girl worked here before I come here. God have mercy on her soul.
Have you seen or heard of an illustrator who lives around here?
Illustrator? A painter, you mean, Bello? Otherwise, I know nobody. It's Satan. He has come back.